Martina McBride, y'all. And she's going to be coming back because she's going to be singing from her new album at the show. But so right now, we want to say thank you. Thanks to the folks. There you go. So, it's the unofficial kickoff of the summer. So what are your plans for Memorial Day weekend?
I'm going to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico!
Bring money.
Oh.
Because, you know, the country...
Yeah, it's in...
They need money.
They need money, so bring money.
Well, they have things for me to buy. I got their money.
Have you been there before?
I have. You know what? Puerto Rico has shown me love my entire career. It was the first place and only place that let me, well, had me perform in a stadium when I was doing my tour that nobody knew I was on. They...
Huge in Puerto Rico. That's exciting.
I love... They are amazing people, and I'm so excited to
Yes.
go.
They have everything. They have casinos and beaches. What more do you need?
That's
you don't
it.
need anything else.
Just a yard of tequila, and I'm happy.
Wrong country, but okay.
But you know what I mean.
Yeah.
No, but I'll drink it anywhere. Speaking of which, I'm actually going to London for Memorial Day because dear friends of mine are getting married there.
Oh.
And so it's the opposite sort of your trip because I'm just going to be having like gin and like a coat. But I'm excited for it.
That sounds fun.
What you doing?
Me?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right.
My parents are coming in town from Michigan, so it will involve the 3 Bs: barbecue, beer, and babysitting, because that's what grandparents do when they come visit.
Okay.
Not me.
How about you? What you do?
None.
Nothing.
No.
Yeah. Want to do nothing together?
Well, but you have a husband, so he might want to do nothing with you.
That's true. As usual.
Well, see, but I'll do nothing on my own and be damn happy about it.
Yeah.
You know, the New York Times asked if wedding ceremonies, I'm going to ask this to you,
Okay.
if wedding ceremonies are anti-feminist rituals. Traditions like a dad giving away his daughter or a woman getting an engagement ring, it's just wrong. It's just, you know, because it's wrong. It's not like feminist.
It's not. It's true. I agree.
Yeah,
You don't think it's feminist?
No, it's not. And first of all, he's giving away his daughter. What is he, putting her up for adoption? What does that mean?
Well, sometimes he probably wants to.
But also the husband, the father walks the bride down the aisle and he gives her away to another man. That's like now.
He actually doesn't give her away.
Well, that's what it's called.
Well, but that's what it's called. But what in the old days, what he said, what the father said was, you know, basically now you will get the job that I had of taking care of her. This is my daughter, and I want you to take care of her. That's what it used to mean. And now, and then it became here. It's like, I think.
Like pushing her towards him.
Why not the mother walk the groom down and say to the bride, take care of him?
It should be.
Well,
Which
I've dated guys who need that for sure, like mama's boys for sure.
So,
you know, I don't think, I'm a traditionalist. I like a lot of traditions. I'm a feminist, of course, but there are just certain things. For example, as a woman, I would not buy a man a diamond engagement ring. You know what I mean? I want a man to buy that for me,
well,
and not a Canardly
something
diamond.
else.
A
Or you
real
could
one.
buy him a tie pin or something.
No, but not when you're getting engaged.
Why not?
What I'm saying is that no man that I'm going to marry is going to be wearing a big rock on his hand. You know what I mean? I like a nice Lord of the Rings.
I know a lot of men who wear jewelry more than girls.
Well, those I don't know
his
those
ear.
men.
This
Put the rock in his
is
ear.
what kills me about feminism, though, is that there are so many feminists that think it's one size fits all. Like, you can be a feminist, Michelle, and you can still be a traditionalist. I'm with you. They're not mutually exclusive. Like, why do we have to fit feminism in a box, per se?
You don't have to. You can do the traditional thing if you want to.
But I also think
we're just examining the undercurrent of what you're doing.
And I think that's what people don't do. They don't know where the rituals come from. They don't go and do their research, and then they do these things, and then people come for them and they're like, oh, but I'm a feminist, I can't do it. I think you have to, one, do the wedding that works for you, because there's different weddings for each type of religion, for each type of culture.
Very feminist of you, Raven, to say that, actually. It's very nice.
And I feel like people need to know their history, because there's a lot of things when I get married that I'm not going to do because I don't believe in where it came from.
What about the pathetic exercise of throw the bouquet at me so I might find a
I hate
man?
that. Although I'm very good at catching them because I have very long arms. I will get in.
But that's something that women have turned this into, because the original reason to carry the bouquet was to make the bride smell better.
No, I'm talking about throwing the bouquet.
But I'm saying it was never supposed to be about give it to me, give it to me. Other people have made that about that. That's not what that ritual was about. So, you never used to throw the bouquet.
So in other words, I'm carrying the bouquet because I stink. Now I'm going to throw it to these women who also stink.
Yes, and that's why.
Well,
yeah,
they didn't do that at the old days. They kept their bouquet.
But listen, it's like I'm a feminist, and I plan on wearing a white dress at my wedding, mainly because I'm a virgin.
Now, girl.
So that's just who I am as a clean woman.
I wore
Keep drinking that water.
I wore several white dresses.
Did you?
Yeah, because who can tell me what I am?
Right.
Who knows? Nobody knows what I am.
No.
I am what I am.
That's right. And I wore that dress and I liked it.
Did you wear the same one, or you bought different ones each
No,
time?
I had different ones. It was, you know, different people, different dress.
I feel that.
I wore black at the last one. I'm just saying.
I would love a
I
red
was
wedding
just holding
dress.
on to you. It wasn't that you were wearing me, Joy.
Would we enjoy?
I was wearing black.
Did you ladies take your husband's last name when you're?
I have my first husband's last name because in those days, because back in the day, that's what you did. I mean, it was a long time ago. And also, it was easier to spell than my maiden name, which is unpronounceable.
What's your
What is
maiden
your
name?
name?
You want to know?
Yeah.
Okay, my real name is not Joy Behar.
No.
Okay.
Joy was a nickname given to me at birth.
Josephine, tell them.
My name is Josephine Victoria Occhiuto.
Wow. It's very regal, actually.
Italiana.
How many syllables is that?
Occhiuto.
Josephine?
First of all, people used to think it was Japanese, like Occhiuto.
Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, I got into Aknitz, Akamido. You should see what they did to my name. So this name was easier to spell, so I kept
You know,
it.
it's funny that my family changed my last name when I was in the 3rd grade because my original last name was C-I-K-K, which everyone pronounced Sick. And my mother, who's very glamorous, she was Judy Sick. I mean, you know my mom, that wasn't going to work.
that wasn't.
So when I was in the 3rd grade, my parents went to court, and because I'm from Miami, changed it to Collins.
To like Collins
So-
Avenue.
To Collins Avenue,
That's
truly.
hilarious.
So that's how I'm a Jewish
That's
Collins, and that's the background of
hilarious.
the story.
Wow.
Good God.
Michelle's sick.
Love it.
Whoa.
Well, the Occhiuto broad and Sicky here. We'll all be back with more Hot Topics.
Can the ladies take a compliment? Paula's putting them to the test next. Hey, you guys, are you paying attention? Get excited, because next week, the Hot Topics are heating up.
You get it, you get it.
And you won't believe what happens. It's The View on ABC.
Welcome back. You know, an article in Psychology Today asked if women need to change the way we compliment each other. They claim that many women are quick to compliment each other on their appearance. I love your outfit, you look good, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But rather than saying, oh, that was a really good speech you gave, I don't understand why this is a problem. Do you mind getting complimented? Are we talking about strangers complimenting you on doing things? What does it mean to you?
I know, like, the biggest compliments that for me, it's not about my appearance, it's about my spirit or something that I did. That means more.
You have a beautiful spirit.
My friend called me magnanimous the other day, and
Magnanimous?
Yes,
Magnanimous.
I know, and that meant a lot to me. I'd rather be complimented based on who I am, not what I
But if
appear
someone
to
meets
be.
you on the street, they're not going to be like, Paula, can I just say you're so magnanimous?
Thank you.
Like, if I just see you at Macy's, I'm not going to say that. I'll be like, I love your
But this
top.
is from your friends, I think.
When I lost some weight, somebody said, your face looks so thin. How fat was my face?
You read
Was it
into
like a Macy's
everything.
balloon?
There's strings hanging off of it. I'm like, you look great.
But my favorite is you look so pretty, but after I've set in hair and makeup for 3 or 4 hours, duh.
Yeah.
I'm supposed
Like,
to.
that's what they're hired to do, is make me look pretty.
I personally don't mind. I actually feel like I do this to people where I will pay them compliments, and I do it because I'm like probably mildly insecure, and I do it to like show like I'm so nice and
But
you're
you
so
also
pretty.
do it to get over, to get what you want, because I've been there with you, and you're like, oh my God, your hair's so amazing. And then she's like, oh, but can I get a discount though? But your hair's
Oh my God, if you really right now say that, I've been with you, but I never ask for discounts. I'm not that
No,
kind of
because
person.
she has the card that
I
comes
have
up.
coupons, but I won't ask. I will come in, but I don't do that. I've seen Raven literally go trick-or-treating in stores for samples. This happened, not on Halloween, okay? So please don't even come at me like
I'm
that.
just saying.
I mean,
Okay.
All right.
I
No, but
actually-
listen, but I do like to pay compliments to people because it shows people like, it makes them like you, and I want to be loved.
I
Thank
want you all to feel good. So I actually wrote down some compliments for
This
each
is
of
going-
you. You are tough because you don't take a compliment well.
I don't, because I don't believe you.
Okay, well, whatever. Whoopi, I just want to say your generosity is admirable.
It's true.
Yep, Michelle.
It's true.
So Michelle, I love your ability to laugh at yourself.
Oh, thanks, Paula.
Joy, you know what you want, and I respect that.
I know what I want. That's a compliment?
See,
Stupid
I
compliment
cannot
is that?
win with you.
But that's not a compliment. That's
Raven?
a stupid compliment.
Raven, your spirit is a breath of fresh air.
That woman's sleep up there in the audience.
I know.
Thank you, Paula. I
You're
actually
welcome.
appreciate
How
that
about this for
compliment
you?
more than anything.
That compliment you gave me was hardly magnanimous.
This is on TV, you know.
Wow, yo mama so
It would be more, yeah. Well, I love you too.
You know, nobody asked me, but I'm going to say this. If I say it, I actually mean it, because I don't have to say it.
That's
If I
right.
say something to you, I actually mean it. I don't care whether you believe it or not. It's how I feel about you. You know, sometimes I'll say you look great because I love what you're wearing. It makes me happy to see you looking fabulous because I think you always look good. You're the same way. If you've done something and I'm aware of it and it's something I appreciate, I say, I heard you did such and such a thing. Because that is the thing that... That's how I was raised. You acknowledge folks, because you know most of the time nobody says anything to anybody.
They don't say
No,
thank
but you're
you,
not a
please.
compulsive complimenter.
No, I'm
there
not.
are people
No, I'm not.
who
I
are.
don't do that.
You just said you compliment people all
When
the
was
time.
the last time I complimented you? That's
Well,
a joke.
maybe. No, but if you're a person who's always complimenting everybody, then it's vacuous.
What about people who
It's
accept
meaningless.
compliments? Because that's also a funny thing. When it's like, if someone's like, oh my God, you look so pretty. I'm like, thank you. Like, it's always, you can't be like, I do look pretty. You have to be like, come on, I'm hideous.
No, what they say is,
time
they go, I love that top, $39.95 H&M.
Yes.
You know, that's how we do it.
I do that too.
Some women have a really hard time receiving the compliments that
Joy.
you give them, and I think that's
Joy.
something else to do with the way you approach life, in a sense, I would say. Because I do that to someone in my family, and she's like that. She's like, I got this on sale. I'm like, no, just take it, say thank you. But I think it's that,
Like,
beat
I
down
picked
of
this
society.
out of the dumpster. I didn't even pay for it. Thank you so much. No,
That's a good find then.
It's a
'cause
great
we're
find.
gonna
No,
talk
I
about
love the
later.
discount. I do.
So while this is happening, you audience and me, we're gonna go to the bathroom, and then we'll come right back.
Next, what won't the ladies stand for in a relationship when they say it's time to walk away?
Look at your face and your hands.
A new study claims if you want to live longer, you need to take your behind to church. Harvard research found that women who went to church more than once a week had a 33% lower mortality rate than those who didn't. Okay.
Divine
Feeling it.
intervention.
So go to church is what the point is.
Well, I mean, you can go to church, but if you have blockage in your heart,
Well, yeah.
and you have all kinds of other issues, it's not going to really stop it from happening to you.
Yeah,
But
that's
can we not just make it church? What if it's a gathering of people with a positive outcome in life to think about in general?
They said church.
Oh, well, I guess
No, but that is one of the perks of going to church, is to be with the community.
That's the perks of being in a group of people that are like-mindedness, let alone church, a Buddhist colony, anything. You just have to, no, if I don't go to church. I'll say it. I don't go to church, but when I did gather with people of the same thinking as me, I felt good because the endorphins get released, and the people have your back no matter what, whether
And I
it's
feel
church
a
or
little
not.
bit left out of this study as a Jewish person. But I also, because when am I going to go to church?
No, church or temple means they
Church
mean
or
the same
temple.
thing.
I only go to
mosque,
God
it's the same
is
thing.
spoken.
I only go to temple when food is served, when it's like Passover Seder, and that's just going to kill me. So I don't know.
I've been going to church my whole life, but in this particular study, they said it reduces stress. It kept people feeling optimistic, and even helped them find their soulmate. And I just know it's not just going to church, but I just have a sense of peace. And there are verses in the Bible like, "Don't be anxious about anything, but present your requests to God." And you said earlier, like, let go and let
go,
God.
let God. That's
But
an AA thing.
You're going to have troubles in life, but you can take heart and you can have
It
peace.
is nice sitting in a church. I will say, like, when I've just traveled, just to go into these gorgeous buildings, and even when they're simple, there is like a good energy there. I can see why it would make you meditate. And
I don't
feel-
know. I don't know that it's a good idea to tell people it's going to keep you living longer. I don't think that's the way to go. You can all the things that you're talking about make sense to me. That's all wonderful, having the community, all of that. But if you are not taking care of yourself,
Of course not. Right.
you go to church every day, and then you're gonna have a heart attack because you're not taking care of yourself.
I think they mean church as a place, any building or place where people gather.
I
Nah, they
understand
said
that, but what I'm saying is saying that church will make you live longer, going into the building will make you live longer, I think is not the right way to phrase
They
this.
forgot to say stop eating the chips, stop smoking, stop
there's a-
drinking, and make sure you go exercise every day.
Or sometimes people just have issues with their bodies, and you can go to church forever.
And all that
if
praying can hurt your knees, too. What about that?
In the pew, you can hurt your knees otherwise.
I'm gonna move on.
But this is stress related. They say it
That
can
keeps
reduce
you living
stress.
very long, by the way.
It can reduce
Yes, many things will reduce stress. Changing your lifestyle can reduce a lot of things. But I don't think it's a good idea to say if you go to church, you're going to live longer.
I feel like if a gospel choir followed me around, I would be immortal, because that puts me in the best mood. Hearing gospel,
but I
it's
think
the
they have
best.
studies that say that religious people do better. I really do.
Well, my brother was a religious person.
Joy, I'm sensing a conversion.
No, I'm not religious, but I do believe that. I wish I was more religious, but you can't force that on somebody.
No, you can't.
Try as you may, Paula.
What? I pray for you every day, Joy. Love you.
You think that's going to help her live longer? Her praying for her? If you think it'll work,
What's going
I
to
say
make me
do
live
it.
longer is good genes. It's going to make you live longer. That's
Well, no, we've been wearing these for a couple of years. Oh, that's right. Anyway, the Huffington Post asked relationship experts, my God, qualities that no one should settle on in a relationship, and their answers included a partner who can't say I'm wrong and someone who doesn't share your sense of humor. What won't you settle for?
Who paid for this study? They are wasting money.
I paid for it.
You paid for it?
I did. I paid off my
Did you
whole
get a
salary.
discount?
If you
20% off.
Okay.
And it felt great.
If you don't know these things already, then maybe we should start teaching people in schools how to have a relationship, because the things in here I felt like just were were innate that you shouldn't
No, I
deal
disagree with you.
A partner who isn't, well, you should not settle in a relationship with a partner who isn't dependent on you, a partner who isn't your biggest cheerleader, a partner who isn't compassionate to grow with you, your sense of humor. These are things that break up relationships. So if you don't know this,
Not
I'm
for
confused.
everybody. I have friends who are in relationships, men and women, who are in relationships where they are not treated perhaps with the respect, and I'm sure plenty of relationships, that they deserve. And something I feel when people read this, it makes them think, you know, my partner isn't compassionate. We've never lolled once. No laughs found. You know what I mean?
What keeps them together? Because as soon as that
Needing
happens,
someone,
I get out.
needing someone there. But there are plenty of very dysfunctional relationships.
But
and
you're
people are treated terribly.
describing bad relationships.
Right.
This is a list for good relationships.
No, we think you should
No,
never
it's
settle for these things.
Hold on, you know what? This is a good conversation, and we'll talk about it some more when we come back.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we have more time?
Up next, Martina McBride performs on our stage and has an emotional update on the teacher battling cancer she surprised here on The View.
Welcome back, everyone. Martina McBride is one of the most successful country superstars of all time, and you are about to hear why. Here to perform just around the corner off her latest album entitled Reckless, everyone give it up for Martina McBride.
There's no good crash course on how to.
Wonderful performance, Martina. What a voice you have. Incredible. You're such a breath of fresh air and positivity, and I gotta say, last time you were here, you surprised a teacher. Her name was Adriana Lopez. You surprised her. She's dealing with cancer, and you serenaded her with your song, I'm Gonna Love You Through It. What was that moment like for you?
It was so special to be a part of that because, you know, I could tell all the love that the kids in her school had for her. And to be able to surprise her in that way and just be part of that special moment of inspiration was amazing.
We do have an update on Adriana Lopez. She is cancer-free.
You know, cancer research is so important, and we've teamed up with Sarah Cannon for a campaign called Band Against Cancer. We're going to be doing special concerts to raise money for cancer research, so the dates are on the website.
That's good.
It's gonna be fun.
You have the most incredible pipes, I must say. Right?
Thank you. She does.
But this CD, Reckless, is your first country CD in 5 years. So the term reckless, did that come from a personal place or what?
Yeah, it did. Kind of the song that I, Reckless, you know, I feel like reckless can mean so many things, positive and negative, you know, and it's really just a song about being grateful for unconditional love, which I found, I was lucky to find at age 20. We just celebrated our 28th anniversary.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Now, you know, you started out singing in bars, performing in bars. Do you ever think, boy, I had to just go into like one of those little dive bars I used to play? Because, you know, stand-ups do it as well. But I wonder, do you ever just want to go and do it one more time?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's so much fun, you know, to be in such an environment where the audience is right up close.
Like this.
Yeah, like this. This is the bar today.
Minus the alcohol. Well, guys, I know you just sang Just Around the Corner, and the big 5-0 is just around the corner for you. You're beautiful, but how does that sound? 50.
You know, I'm okay with it. I mean, I feel
what's
like...
the
yeah, I mean, that's true. There's not an alternative. But I think as a society, we put so much emphasis on age and numbers, you know. I mean, I feel just as great and creative as I ever have. I feel a little more settled, which is good, you know. I don't have as much to prove, even though I still have a lot of things to do and music to make. And I don't know, I'm happy. I'm in a good place.
Yeah, do you have any advice? Is there one tip to keep you healthy, both mentally and physically and spiritually?
To have faith, you know. I think having faith and surrounding yourself with great people, positivity, you know, positive people, and trying to be in the moment.
Keep singing. That's what I think.
Thank
keeps or laughing. Those are the
keep
things.
la-
Yeah, keep
Singing and
laughing,
laughing.
keep singing. So you've been happily married, as you said, for 50 years.
50 years.
She got married when she was 0.
You put the number in my head. That's why I said 50.
sorry.
And you have 3 girls, right? So what do you think is this a secret to the happy marriage, too? You said it's unconditional love. That was interesting.
That's important, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just, you know, I got lucky. I married my best friend. I chose well, you know. He's a great partner and father and husband, and we've you know, grown in this career together. And
That's important.
yeah, we work
Grow
together
together.
as well as live together, and I think that's important.
And the kids, too.
Yeah, you know, we've spent a lot of time together as a family, and we're all really close, and the kids were with me on the road when they were little, and we just, you know, I think part of being a successful family is to just be interested, you know, just to be there for each other and to share common experiences.
Well, I want to say, I know it's all about this new album, but your song about your daughter in My Daughter's Eyes, thank you for that song. I know for all the moms and daughters out there, it's just a great moment between moms and daughters and seeing your daughters in a whole new light. But we're so excited for this new album. Thank you so much for coming to The View, Martina.
Thank you very much.
And her new CD, Reckless, is in stores now. And for more information on Martina's tour dates, you can check out our website, and we'll be right back.
A beach bag that keeps out sand? The ultimate beach barbecue grill? This season's hot summer gadgets, next.
Welcome back, everyone. Memorial Day weekend. It's the unofficial kickoff to summer, so we're giving you a head start to get your hands on this season's hottest gadgets. And here to help us out is Emmy-winning tech expert and host of the tech podcast, Katie.show, Katie Linendahl. Welcome, Katie. So I'm sensing a little froyo, but just with fruit here.
This is pretty awesome. This is one of my favorite gadgets. It's called Yonanas. It's $129.99. Yonanas.com. And what's awesome about it is it makes soft serve ice cream with only frozen fruit. So you can actually throw it in the chute and turn it on. So you can't screw this up. There's one button. And you automatically start putting it through the machine, and you have soft serve ice cream with no additives, and just keep throwing them in there.
Put any type of fruit in there, right? Here's something that's already made. No, it's already made. Look, Mama, let's just take it.
No additives, no dairy, no sugar, no anything added. I'm telling you, kids love to make this too. They'll have a blast with it. It is filling my sugar fix. Love it, love it, love it.
How am I doing?
You're doing good.
That's really good. I'm gonna taste it right as it comes out, but on the way.
Will you take it with us? Let's
It's
get it on the
delicious.
go. Okay. Let me just take a bite, please. Just one.
That's good, right? No
Okay.
added sugar. I like to throw some coconut chips in there, some chocolate chips if you want. Bananas have the best consistency, though.
Oh, chocolate chips, that's a great idea. Okay, so this incorporates military technology to keep you clean at the beach?
This is the coolest thing ever. So this is actually from Sea Gear, and what's neat is they actually discovered from helicopters, you know when they're landing and all that dust and debris comes up in the sand? Well, they found that they actually have this special woven patented technology that the sand goes right through.
You're kidding me.
I want to see.
Here, let's see.
You have a sandless beach mat.
That's so cool. That's cool.
And it also comes in a tote bag for $29.99, so the beach doesn't come back with you on those summer days.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
awesome.
really smart. They do that for inside the car too, because you know when you get sand all and maybe my pants.
So what's it? All right, Raven, so it can't come back up, right?
No, it doesn't come back up.
Okay.
It stays there.
You want to grill? Because we can grill on the go. This is great.
I'm actually going to hand this over to you. This is from Blackstone Grill, and the whole idea behind this is it's a Dash portable grill. And yes, it is a barbecue on the go. You can fold it up like a briefcase. You can actually put it on wheels. And I know it's sleek and compact. Under $100 from Amazon.com. And P.S., it's small, but it also can fit up to 10 hamburgers and 20 hot dogs. And it's two-sided. It's a grill on one side and a griddle on the other for breakfast.
Let's go.
Love that. I'm ready to go to the beach. And this, all you have to say, edible bubbles.
Oh my goodness, this is Candylicious Bubbles, $12.99 from ToysRUs.com. And yes, you can probably smell them in the audience. They are edible bubbles, 4 different flavors from cotton candy to tutti frutti. And yes, you can actually eat them. No additives, no dyes. And by the way, they're gluten-free.
That's really good, you guys.
Endless fun for the kids. Endless fun. Okay, so this next company, can I just say, Michelle Collins on a sports bra. I'm loving this.
Wait, it's me and her.
It is you. Oh my gosh, we're both of you. This is a company you're involved in.
This is a company I work with. This is the most amazing and addictive app. This is called YoShirt, and it works for both Android and iOS. And here's the deal. You can actually take any photo off your phone, and you can make yoga pants, you can make sports bras, you can make t-shirts, you can make bags, you can make socks, and that's super high quality, and it's less to you at your place in less than 5 days. So really great quality items and super fun.
That's
and iPhone
really
cases.
great. So it's pretty easy. You load everything from your phone.
Exactly.
I love it. Okay. And who doesn't need... Raven, would you like a cold one?
I just want to see what's happening because this looks amazing.
This is like the Mission Impossible of coolers. This is from Igloo. What's really neat about it is it's the party bar and it's powered by Lit Up. As those parties go from day to nighttime and you want to light things up, yep, guess what you got here?
You are kidding me.
Some LED lights inside. No questioning what you're grabbing out of the cooler.
You gotta be able to find the beverages.
Do you know what I like about it is that there's a container over here, there's spaces inside of it, and there's ice separate from your drinks as well, so I don't have to scoop dirty ice in my glass.
Can I show you? Wait, the best part. Here, what do you want? You want a root beer?
Sure.
Look at this.
It does have a bottle opener with a cap.
That's a root beer? Thank you.
Yeah, let's try this. You know,
I'm gonna take a 2-liter.
Here.
Yeah.
This is for you. Take one.
Okay, seriously.
And let's cheers, lady. Job well done. A day at the
I want
beach.
to let everybody know in the audience.
You're all going home with products from these companies. And you
the show when we were having that conversation?
Yeah.
So let's finish it.
What was it about? Do you
I
remember?
don't know if I
It
remember.
was about the 7 qualities you should never
7 qualities
settle on.
You should not settle on. You know,
in a
I wrote
relationship.
my book is predominantly about that because people do settle.
The name
for
of the
things.
book is?
If someone says you complete me, run.
Okay.
And I think that oftentimes people are so desperate to be with someone just to show that they're with someone that they accept all kinds of craziness that you would never accept from your friends.
Ever.
Why would you accept crazy stuff from a stranger that you don't take from your friends? If you want respect from your friends, why don't you want it in your relationship? I don't get it.
One of the ones that people do settle, and one of the ones that I learned growing up and watching a relationship and my friend's relationship is the partner who can't say I was wrong. If you can't get with someone who apologizes or accepts their faults but always tries to be, I'm the one, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You need to view that in
You're not going to
friendship or
change that
yourself.
person unless, and you can't stay silent. You got to say something.
Yeah. Well, we were just saying that, you know, I think it's a deal breaker when the person has a different sense of humor from mine. I mean, that is like, you're over here. So Paula pointed out a couple that she knows who shall be nameless. The woman is funny and he has no sense of humor. But
He can appreciate
but he thinks
her
she's
sense of
funny,
humor.
so that's good enough.
That's my dream, is to find an audience member to listen to me.
Do we have any suitors?
Anybody? No, but truly,
They can
a good
just
laugh
what
for-
you
an audience member she can sleep with.
Yeah, so
you know what
no
you
claps
need.
heard. I'm like, no, but I agree. If a guy can laugh, I always say I like a guy who like hides his laugh, is a little bit shy. So if I'm being funny and he has like a geisha laugh, like ha ha ha, I'm always like, ugh, it's
A guy
fabulous.
like that? You like
Because
that?
I'm like, I want to see you laugh.
Michelle needs a cheerleader, and that's the one that I loved on this list, is a partner who isn't your biggest cheerleader.
Yes.
My husband's my biggest cheerleader. He moved, I mean, we've moved 4 times. He's had 3 different careers for me, and a lot of times, like, he saw the dream in me and for me before I saw it myself.
That's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, but you need somebody like that that's on your side and encouraging you and
I
pushing
like
you to be better.
I like it that it's him, because most of the time you see women encouraging their men and you're like, oh, I got my man, my man. I'm like, well, what about his reciprocation? And I like that your husband does
And
that.
how about being your own biggest cheerleader as well? It's never a bad thing to think you're doing all right.
That's right.
And that you can do that. Because he can't cheer you on unless you cheer yourself. But you know what? We have to cheer our audience. Thank you for coming, because we love when you're live, because it makes us more alive. We want you to have a great day, because some days you have bad days, but we want you to have a great day today. And we also want you to take a little time to enjoy whatever view you happen upon.
The Hershey Bears are in the conference finals, and you can